Hi guys, what's up? It's Mama Deadhead, and first let me apologize. This video is extremely late, and considering I've been gaming so much and putting up those videos, I didn't do a reaction to last week's episode, and now it's already Sunday again. And I promise you guys, tonight, I'm definitely gonna make a video tonight and put it up for my reaction. Second, as you can see, my backdrop is extremely different. As I am outside of my house, you can see it right there in our little building. So first let me say, this episode had all the components that I absolutely love in an episode. It had really good story and character development, and it had the awesome, super amazing Walker kill, or herd kill I guess I should say, with Rick and Michonne in the cars. That was really incredible. I loved it. One of the best kill scenes in the entire series, in my opinion. One thing that I definitely can't leave out is what's up with Father Gabriel. I think he was kidnapped by the new group, obviously. I don't want to throw him under the bus. I don't think he's going to betray the group. I don't think that he just left with all the supplies. I don't think that's who he is anymore. I truly think that he's a good person now. He's on our side. And I don't know, it offended me a little bit when Rosita threw him under the bus, which is something else I want to talk about. Now, previously we see Sasha and Rosita really, I wouldn't say be the best of friends, but they gave each other respect. And in this episode, obviously, we see Rosita snap on quite a few people and just honestly be really bitchy. And I really didn't like that. We slept with the same dead guy doesn't make us friends. Well, first of all, Sasha, it's not like Sasha stole Abraham away. She even respected the relationship, and I don't feel like she stole him. It's just he didn't want to be with Rosita anymore. Now, I don't think he really did it in the right way, but he dropped her way too hard. But it's not Sasha's fault. Also, it doesn't really give that much respect to Abraham if she just refers to him as that dead guy. That kind of hurt my heart a little bit to see her say that. That being said, I realized that she helped the group a lot because she knew about explosives, and she is helpful to the group. I'm not saying that. Of course, she's gorgeous as well, but none of that doesn't make her spiteful and rude. Because one other thing that happened when they went to go get help from the kingdom and ultimately Ezekiel turned them down, she said a really mean comment to Morgan as well, like, oh, I guess you're gonna say I told you so. And the one thing that he's obviously not a spiteful, revengeful person, and he wouldn't say, I told you so. I knew something bad was gonna happen. So, that as well, I don't understand what's going on with her right now. She's just, I don't know, she's not thinking for the good of the group. She's not really being a team player right now. Now, the story that Rick gave to King Ezekiel, I thought it was a really extremely heartfelt, nice story. And while it did bother me, like most people, that he said no, I can understand where he's coming from because they haven't had the issues that everybody else has had. They haven't actually came in and done anything too heinous to the kingdom. So I can understand King Ezekiel wanting to protect his people. Also, I can understand where Morgan is coming from when he doesn't tell Rick and Daryl where Carol is. And I know that pissed off some people pretty bad, and some people are not fans of Morgan at all. But I think he did it out of pure respect from Carol because she wants to get away from everything. And of course, if it's told where she is, people are going to go see her. Now, that being said, I do think in this next episode, Daryl is going to find her, just for the simple fact in the premiere we see him and Richard fighting, and considering that they're on the same side, Richard wants to fight too. The only thing that I would think that they would fight over would be Carol. I think Richard has something in mind for Carol. Daryl's not a fan of it, and that's what they fight over, and he ends up finding her. Also, that being said, I think this is kind of where a double standard comes in for most people because he's not going to tell Carol who died. I don't think he is, because he's going to see the state that she's in and he's going to want to respect her wishes. And if he says what happens, then, or said what happened and the people that died, she'll want to come back. And I just don't think he is. And of course, people are going to be with him on that, but they're not with Morgan when he doesn't want to give up the location. And I don't think that's right to say the same thing about Daryl and still absolutely love him and then hate Morgan for basically the same thing. In this episode as well, let me see. First of all, I know I said this, but I love the teamwork that Rick and Michonne have. I love that love that they have for each other because they're both really epic badasses, and Michonne really thinks things through, and Rick can be emotional, but she handles him really, really well. And that's one thing that I love about the thing that they have together. Another thing, I hate Gregory. I absolutely hate Gregory. And I mean, I guess as a douche, he plays it really well because he always calls people by the wrong name, tries to bring them down a few notches, but ultimately Enid gets some people in their community to want to help out. So I thought that was really well too. I think within the next episode, with how the premieres and little promos are, that this time the Saviors will do something and King Ezekiel is going to want to help and fight. Although we do have to keep in mind he hasn't told his people about this deal with the Saviors. So I'm not sure how the people are going to react. He might want to have them as fighters, but they might not want to be fighters because he hasn't been completely honest with them. But overall, I really did like the episode. I thought it's not moving as slow. It's getting back to some of what people really like, because sometimes people just think there's way too much killing and violence, and then people are really upset because it's just story based and no action. So I think that this was a really good in-between episode for people that like both of that kind of stuff. I think that's going to be it for this video. I don't think I left anything out, but if I did, I will definitely fix it and I'll put it into tonight's reaction. I'm also going to be coming out with a couple of other videos as well, one being one about the value of Eugene to the group. So keep your eye out for that. I also have some big news coming up, life news for me, and I'm probably going to make a video about that too and start a little blog about something that's about to happen in my life. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.